Good morning, welcome to CATEX-TV. My name is Frank Fortunato. This is a live broadcast from Princeton, New Jersey. Today is Thursday, August 27, 2009. It's 11:30 a.m. here in New Jersey. It's 4:30 p.m. in London. In Mexico City, it's 10:30 a.m. If you need to reach us during the show, you can phone in toll-free at 1-866-67-CATEX. Overseas, our AOL instant mail address is CATEX-TV. On this day in history, in 1883, the volcanic island of Krakatoa exploded, the largest explosion ever recorded on Earth, known to mankind anyway. Killed over 36,000 people living in what then came to be called Indonesia, on the islands of Sumatra and Java. And also, I feel compelled to mention this, in 1928 in Paris, the Kellogg-Briand Pact was signed, outlawing war and providing for peaceful resolution of disputes between countries. That didn't work out very well, obviously. In the U.S., there's tremendous news coverage right now on all the TV channels regarding Senator Kennedy's mass going on starting at 11:30 right now up in Cape Cod in Massachusetts. The senator died, of course, late Tuesday night. He's going to be lying in state in Boston for 2 days, and President Obama is scheduled to deliver the eulogy at the funeral mass on Saturday. And then the senator, in fact, will be buried at Arlington National Cemetery next to his brothers, President Kennedy and Senator Bobby Kennedy, I believe on Sunday. So it's gaining a lot of attention, and appropriately so. Now to our main news. Economic news tops the charts. American jobless claims numbers are out, and they're pretty good. Applications for jobless benefits fell by 10,000, down to 570,000. A little bit of a higher level than forecast, but it's better than the week before. The total number of people collecting unemployment insurance fell to the lowest level since April. One economist said, we're definitely seeing firings slowing, as firms are much leaner than they were earlier. Any good news in the labor market provides a floor for consumer sentiment. Economists forecast claims would fall to 565,000. Bloomberg News survey economists range from between 540 to 580 in a survey, so it came in at 570. The stock market's down about 41 points. There's a tropical storm that has suddenly popped up and causing some attention in the northeastern U.S. Here it is. This is Tropical Storm Danny, and the people in Halifax and Nova Scotia have to be scratching their heads. They've suddenly become a popular destination. This one looks like it's heading up there as well, but it's also going to brush by the U.S. heavily populated East Coast over this weekend. The storm has high winds right now, about 60 miles per hour. It's moving toward the northeast at about, it looks as if it's about 15 miles per hour right now. They're expecting it's going to gather more speed and veer northward sometime tomorrow. They also expect it could intensify from a tropical storm to a hurricane. Out off the coast of Somalia, the pirates have ratcheted up tension a little bit, and they've taken a shot at a U.S. Navy helicopter. The Navy says that the helicopter was making a surveillance flight yesterday, a helicopter such as this one, a Seahawk helicopter, surveilling a Taiwanese fishing vessel that's been taken over by pirates. When the pirates on board opened fire at the chopper with a large caliber weapon, the helicopter, oddly enough, did not return fire and returned to its ship, the USS Chancellorsville. It was not hit. A spokesman for the Navy says that they have been conducting daily surveillance flights over areas where the pirates anchor hijacked vessels and await ransom. Apparently, since seizing this ship that it flew over, the Taiwanese trawler, which has a crew of 30, the pirates have been using the ship as a base for attacking other commercial ships in the area. The Navy says that they've been able to spot 4 other ships with over 100 crewmen currently being held in the area where the shooting took place. Well, as my grandmother said, if you live long enough, you'll see anything, or everything. And here we go. Yes, it's true. AIG's new boss, Bob Benmosh, has been talking with Hank Greenberg, AIG's long-term leader, for many months now, and has asked him to serve as an unofficial sounding board. Greenberg was forced out of AIG in 2005. He's been criticized and sued by the company ever since. Mr. Benmarsh said the world may choose to vilify him. I think of him as having had some problems, but he can help us with the solutions. Greenberg said he's known Benmarsh for years. He said he visited him in his Croatian holiday home 2 years ago. Greenberg said he's a very able man. He did a great job at MetLife. If Benmarsh seeks any assistance, whatever he needs me to do, I'll do it. AIG shares rose 4.2% in after-hours trading last night after this news, and they're up now to about $39.29. So investors may regard this relationship as positive. Down in Florida, the state has shut down 2 Florida commercial and personal lines insurers with about 18,000 policyholders in total. They put them into liquidation. The order came out of a local court for First Commercial Insurance Company and subsidiary First Commercial Transportation and Property Insurance Company. The order was issued at the request of the Florida Insurance Department. The Insurance Department has been acting as the Miami-based carrier's receiver since July, when the companies agreed to be put into receivership. Floridians who have property insurance with First Commercial should immediately contact their insurance agent to secure coverage with a new company. The comment from the state was, given that this liquidation order comes in the middle of the hurricane season, it is imperative that consumers who have property insurance with First Commercial immediately contact their agents to secure new coverage. Yeah, I'd sort of move on that quickly if I were you, if you happen to have coverage with them. 18,000 people do. We'll go to a word now from our sponsors and come back with the rest of the news.
Every day, the world wakes up and goes to work, pursuing the unique opportunities that lead the global economy forward. The complexity and close connectivity of today's global marketplace is a true modern miracle that can create unparalleled success. But it takes confidence, passion, innovation, and understanding.
Enabling opportunity.
Protecting capital.
Engineering innovation.
Investing in your future.
Ensuring continuity.
Finding the right balance.
It takes Aon.
Jonathan Kent, writing this morning in the Royal Gazette down in Bermuda, added some light to the announcement yesterday by Ariel Re that they're opening a branch office in Zurich to venture into credit and surety reinsurance. He had an interview apparently with Don Kramer, the Ariel CEO. Here's a picture of him. He's also the chairman. Mr. Kramer said that he saw a real market opportunity in a business that's starting to recover after tough times during the global economic crisis. He said that the new office, which is going to be in the insurance district of Zurich, will be led by 3 experienced executives who joined the company from Swiss Re. Mr. Kramer said, quote, "Trade credit reinsurance has gone through a difficult period during this crisis, but it's started to come back and the prices have been adjusted to reflect the bad experience." He ended by saying, "One thing that we have found at Ariel is that sometimes it's good to sell barn doors after the horse has been stolen." Hopefully for him a very apt metaphor. We're getting some more financial results coming in from some of the London-based insurers. Actually, this is a Bermuda domicile Lloyd's group. Figure out what that might be. Hardy Underwriting, of course, we know who they are, came in with their numbers this morning. And their headline numbers, like everybody else's, seem to be being badly affected by foreign exchange movements. Profit before tax and